Welcome to my top 8 worst horror films of 2013. I will probably have this video done on January 1st because it's like 11:46 right now, so I won't have the video up before then. But I thought I'd do this video because I've done the top 10 or 15, what was it, best. But this is the worst of them. And let's break them up into categories. So the top 5 worst Sci-Fi Channel films of 2013 are number 5, and this is all my opinion, Grave Halloween. I watched this and I was like, it looks pretty cool, but then I thought about it over the past couple months after seeing it, and I was like, I'm forgetting more and more about it. So it was very forgettable, very cliche, and very stupid. Number 4 is Scarecrow. Now, Scarecrow, I gave it such a low rating, when I reviewed it, but I think that it deserved a little bit better notice. It was still a very shitty film, but it was still a fun, shitty film. Number 3, I actually gave this a little over decent rating, and I still think it's very dull and was just way too overhyped, and that is Sharknado. Yeah, I mean, the big shark fan right here didn't really like Sharknado. But, you know, it was still fun to watch in some scenes. Some of the special effects are funny, and some of the lines were ridiculous, but that was about it. Number 2 is Abominable Snowman. Now, I saw this, and I totally forgot what even happened. I was like, the next morning, like, what did I watch last night? That's not a good sign. So when I watched it, I was initially expecting Rage of the Yeti all over again, and that's pretty much what I got worse. Number 1 is the movie that really disappointed me. I thought it had so much potential with the trailers and the cool special effects, but it's Attack from Beneath, aka Atlantic Rim. And it was just so stupid. I also reviewed this movie, and it was like, I was pissed throughout the whole thing. And now let's move on to my top 3 worst horror films of 2013 that are not from Sci-Fi Channel. Number 3 is The Last Exorcism Part 2. This was a lot better than I expected, but it was still a very shitty film. I was still intrigued, and everyone else hated it, and I thought, well, I'll probably hate it too. But then I watched it, and I'm like, it's pretty interesting and pretty cool. And I liked the ending, believe it or not. So, and then number 2 was Texas Chainsaw 3D. One of the worst horror films I've seen all year, but it's not compared to number 1. And let me just talk about Texas Chainsaw for a minute. It had so much wasted potential, had such a stupid ending, and so many wasted things happened in that movie. And especially the date and time era that took place, and was all messed up. So, without further ado, let's go down to number 1. Now, I gave this film a very high rating when I first reviewed it a long time ago, a couple months ago. And I really regret it because I watched it again and again and again. I seriously tried to get into this movie. And the more I watched it, the more I just got pissed. I was like, I never got pissed watching Texas Chainsaw 3D or The Last Exorcism Part 2. And they really should have pissed me off, but this one movie named Mama really ticked me off. It's not the fact that the movie was bad. It was very well shot, very well lit, very well acted. It's just the ending just destroyed the film, and Mama herself destroyed everything that was building up suspense for. It just, and then I look at the other things, like, they don't even matter. It's like, Mama could have been the best. I'm not kidding. But Mama turned out to be the worst film I've seen all year for a non-Sci-Fi Channel film. So, I'm very sorry that a lot of you will probably disagree with me. And I can't believe I posted it so low on the list, but it's my true feeling. So, yeah. Also, thanks to over 100 subscribers, I'm really happy with you guys. Or happy with myself because of how hard I've worked to get 100 subscribers. And I thank you all for your support. So, I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, and to leave comments and subscribe. And then my 200th video will be on my whole entire movie shelf right up there. I'm not going to show you everything yet, but I will do that for my 200th video because I just ordered a new video editor. It should be in soon. So, yeah. Peace.